When we left you last week, Tony was fishing with pro angler Joe Graffman on the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Today we wrap up that trip and then head down to Bull Shoals Lake to fish with good buddy Josh Isaacs of Branson's Full Throttle Fishing Adventures. Hold on to your life jacket and join the trip. Squincher Outdoors is made possible by the support of these great companies. The Resource Center for all your insurance solutions. Jim Butler Centralia, where the Squincher team gets all our vehicles. Rustic Timbers Furniture for home and office. Mossy Oak Properties, find your happy place. Vexus Boats, outfitting your dream your way. Lily's Landing, Branson's top resort and marina. Big Creek Ducks and Bucks for your Arkansas outdoor experience. Hot Shot Archery, accuracy defined. Magnus Broadheads, quality with a lifetime guarantee. Vortex Optics, closing the distance. Spartan Camera, so you don't have to be there. HHA Sports, American made and family owned. Dominant Strands, our choice for premium custom bowstrings. Elvish Tack Light, no sight light compares. Trophy Image, animal nutrition you can trust. Dare Construction, dare to dream. Orani Archery Products, top-notch arrows and components. Big D's Barbecue, voted best Branson barbecue for nearly a decade. And of course, our friends at Squincher. Hydration for everyone.
Yeah.
Hooked up with a good one right here.
Of course, I turned the camera off for a second, then I hooked a good one. He ain't in the troller, is he? No. Go around, Joe. Got a net?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he got me snagged.
He got you hung in a brush pile.
Go towards him. He's still on there. I was trying to go slow, waiting for you.
Gosh dang, that was like a 4-pounder.
He's still on there. I can feel him thumping. Stop for a second. Let's see if we can swim, get him to swim out of there. Got him. Got him out of there, Joe. No way.
Nice.
Get him. That was a miracle.
How about that?
A little bit better one. Joe, you might have to switch to the pink worm.
Oh, I know. You're showing me how it's done today.
Little one, but he's a nice one. Right out here. How deep are we, Joe? 16 foot drop shotting. Little pink worms, Lake of the Ozarks. Getting a little bit of cloud cover. We might get a few more bites now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's turn this guy loose.
He was a keeper.
Oh, that was definitely a keeper. He ate it too, so.
When he jumped, I thought he was like
way bigger.
4 pounds.
I never even seen him. I was just trying to turn the camera on.
That's awesome. He came out too.
I just felt him on there. I'm just like, I'm just going to let him swim and see if he'll come out of there. All right, let's do that again. Where should we cast? I was just kind of hopping that back. And the rod just kind of loaded up. You can definitely tell when it's a better fish, can't you? As soon as I set the hook, I'm like, nope, that's a real one. That didn't matter, boy. Must have landed right on his head. Oh, that's a dandy. That's another quality one there, Joe. Nice.
Here we go. Here's another one, folks. Drop shotting. You know, it's fall time of the year here. It's a great way to put a lot of fish in the boat. Just pulled up on this point. Tony caught one. I caught one. It's another keeper right there.
Joe, it looked like that time, like literally you just threw it out and it was like going on the way down. He came up and ate it, didn't he?
Yeah, I seen a tree out there and looked like there was quite a few fish in it and bit it right away.
You ever put any shad style baits on there when you're drop shotting, or you just stick with a worm?
No, I do. But a lot of the times it's kind of a similar worm to what I'm throwing, just in a shad color. Typically, at least this time of year, like right now, I tend to kind of stick with the same.
Just with a worm. Now, is that a brush pile there, or what are we looking at?
Yeah, it's a brush pile. That's what that last fish came on. There's quite a few.
Nice. Oh, come on.
Another little drop shot fish here, Lake of the Ozarks, fall time of year. I think that one would have a little bit more of a belly on it than what it does, but
Yeah, it worked.
long and skinny one.
Man, you jigged it right. Oh, there's one coming out after it right now. Guys, you can see his worm going down on the graph to the right there. Got one coming up after it again, Joe. Well, Joe, we've had a heck of a day for October 1st, 84 degrees in the middle of the afternoon, and drop shot got it done. Thanks a lot for having me on your boat this afternoon, man, and
Thank you.
had a blast. Good luck with the rest of the tournaments this year that you do, and turn that little guy loose, and we'll go head to the house and eat some dinner. If you want to book a trip, or if you want to learn about how to set up your electronics, or just talk to Joe about what he does for his tournaments, he's got a lot of information that he's stored at such a young age. He's only 25, and he's got a long way to go. You're going to win one day, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me on the show today.
Spend a day with Joe on Lake of the Ozarks by calling 314-795-7078. Joe grew up on Lake of the Ozarks, and he knows it as good as anyone.
On this week's episode of Squencher Outdoors, I'm with my good buddy Josh Isaacs, and he's with Branson's Full Throttle Guide Service. But today we're on Bull Shoals. You guys, he's been guiding for a long time, but this is where this boy's cut his teeth at, is Bull Shoals. He called me and said, you got to get down here and we could do a pretty cool episode. What do you got in store for us, bro?
We're gonna go out. This morning's kind of an oddball morning. The walleye are biting, the crappie are biting, bass are biting. It's just gonna be a mixed variety of things today, and
Now, don't hold out on me. I've been seeing pictures of stripers. Is there a chance we can
we've
catch
been
a
catching a
striper?
few stripers. We're gonna try to catch one today. We got a high pressure front. You know, we got a hurricane down south. Things are changing quick.
It's blue skies this morning, but that's the way it always goes when you try to film an episode. But we're going to have fun. He brought his boy along, and I hear he's quite the little fisherman himself. He's headed to college next year on a fishing deal.
Yep, he's been offered through Bethel a scholarship. Rick Emmett with Drury University, they're looking at him, and
Nice.
we're gonna see what happens.
Why didn't we have that when we were in high school?
We're not that lucky. Tony.
We're not that lucky. Well, let's put this boat in the water and see if we can make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right? That wasn't fishy.
We're up here below Pirate Dam, waiting on some fish to come up on top. We're looking for the stripers this morning. This high pressure front's gonna make it mid-morning deal, hopefully. It's a ball up here. We're trying to catch a little bit of everything this morning, just waiting on the timing. It's a timing issue.
There you go.
Well, Josh gives me a crappie lure, and of course I hook something that's
Probably something fun.
if it's a crappie, it's a new state record.
Guaranteed.
What pound test line do we have on here?
You got 6 on that one, Tony, so you should be in pretty good shape. We could put you on 4 or 2. I got some with 2 on it if you want to.
It's probably not the species we're after, but anything's fun.
I'm dropping fish about 7.2, then I can lift that 16 pounds. See how good a net man I am today, Tony?
It's gonna be a while. You can take a nap if you want.
I'd really like to catch these that are chasing top, but you know, Tony's kind of taking up some
Somebody's
time.
jacking around here.
We'll let Tony relax and I'll do my thing here.
I told Josh, give me a rod where I can catch a crappie or a white bass. Second cast, I caught something, but I'm pretty sure it's not a crappie or a white bass.
No, it's probably not a crappie or a white bass.
It's white. Holy cow, that's a giant one.
That's a good video.
You guys, this is a drum. We don't have very many drum up on Table Rock. I never catch them up there, but Josh said those guys always catch them down here. This is a whopper.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh my gosh.
Can't reach him, Tony. You're gonna have to get him closer.
Holy cow, that's a 20 pounder, ain't it?
I bet he's 15 anyway. I just gotta be patient. You got light line, light rod.
Yeah, this is Josh's crappie rod here. Boy, he has good equipment on guide trips. Nobody gets a St. Croix rod. What'd you do, find this one somewhere? Or what?
No, I got a whole boatload up. That's all I use just about.
Holy cow. I don't even know if I want that thing. Oh, cow. Well, Josh, you promised me walleye and stripers. This is neither one of them.
I'm sorry, Tony. I mean, I know what it's like coming from Table Rock over to Bull Shoals. You just never know.
It's cool looking. Attaboy, nice one. I got that on video.
That's good fish here, Tony.
Is it a good one?
Nice late summer crappie.
Oh, heck yeah, that's a dandy.
Yeah, that works. You got it.
Beautiful. You don't just swim it through there?
Yeah, drop it right down there.
Oh, you. Oh,
Bluegill.
Yeah, mine was a little peckerhead.
That big one came up out of it first. You see him come up.
Attaboy.
Little squeaky.
They're getting smaller.
I let it go right down there. Right here.
Oh,
You got some more fish around it. See them?
that was pretty.
Another big crappie.
Ooh.
That's another good keeper.
Yeah, I don't think you have to measure that one.
I don't believe so. I was hoping the whites would hit.
11.5. Josh, take a second and tell everybody what we're looking at on the Garmin graph. I mean, that's all you hear now about the forward-facing sonar and stuff, and man, it's a game changer as far as guide trips go, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Tony, it really helps us get on the fish, stay on the fish. You know, we've guided a long time, we fished a long time, and we can get on the fish. It just helps us stay on the fish.
So
Like
you
these-
had him on.
Like these fish here are all laying on that one single stump down there. This thing, I can look 150 foot in front of me, around 100 plus foot deep if everything's set right. I hear a lot of talk about, you know, you cheating, you're using forward facing sonar. Guys, as you can see, these fish are thick right here, and if you watch that bait right here, that bait's going into them fish. Just because that bait's down there doesn't mean that fish is going to bite it.
But it doesn't hurt.
But it does help us.
Well, one thing it does is it eliminates you from fishing places that don't have fish.
Yes, it allows us to use the customer's time wisely. We got a whole school of white bass coming through here with these crappie. We cannot get a white bass to bite today, but we can catch them crappie. You see this crappie here?
Yep. Through Throttle, see if you can get one of those whites to bite.
These are big crappie. Forward-facing sonar is no different than people that used to have a flip phone going to a smartphone, guys. It's new technology. I think we got a white bass or a bass hooked up right here behind us. Yeah, Riley's got a little bass hooked up.
Nice, little largemouth.
So what I use on forward-facing sonar is I use a 1022 Garmin. Turn dial, LVS 34 plus. I run all ionic blue lithium batteries. Free replacement, 10-year replacement warranty on those. Mine's 50 amp hour. I can get about 20 hours running high gain, stuff like that on my graph. I use a Millennium stand. This stand, if I don't like it where it's at, this Millennium will come right on up here in my face. So I don't have to kill myself bending over, breaking my back with clients in the boat. I can get it up here where everybody can watch it.
Half the fun is just watching your bait and watching you catch a fish on it.
Yeah. And if Tony will bring that camera down, we'll see if we can see my bait right here. This right here is the bait coming into him. That bait's coming right down here. Here comes a big school of fish over, but that bait just dropped into that brush. So when I come up, as you can see, the fish are following it, but they're not eating it. See all these fish right here chasing that bait?
Wonder if those are gizzard shad. You know, a lot of times on Table Rock, you'll think you're seeing fish that and they're big, giant 12-inch gizzard shad.
Gizzard shad absolutely kills us. They can fool you on this thing. We've been catching a lot of walleye, everything out here. Haven't been forward-facing sonar much lately. Mostly been jigging a spoon, stuff like that. Today has been a total different day. We haven't got that walleye bite. We haven't, like I said, we got high pressure coming in and bluebird skies. Totally different than what they told us it was going to be before we shot this today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a hurricane coming.
Yep, the weather has changed dramatically. Yesterday, 80 plus degrees, down to when me and Tony and Riley got on the water this morning, 46 degrees. It's been quite the adventure this morning. It's been cool. We've
got to watch a car flipped into the lake. That's exciting.
Yeah, we've had a pretty exciting morning, and we decided, Ben said we couldn't catch the walleye and stuff. We'd come down here and show you guys a little crappie footage on Bull Shoals.
Join us next week for more fishing fun with Josh, and in the meantime, check out Josh at BransonFullThrottleFishing.com. Josh is a specialist for bass, trout, bluegill, bow fishing, and even gigging. And if you're in the Branson area and want to have some fun adventures on the water, give him a call at 417-251-0433.